Doing a number 6 right away. This is a disclaimer video. Back in 2017, when the gang stalking and the remote torture had me to the point I was near breaking point, yelling out my back door. Even at that point, I knew that it wasn't in my head. I knew it was being done to me. I knew the remote torture was being done to me somehow. I knew it was not mental illness. But when you yell out your back door, telling everyone how you don't deserve this treatment, doctors have a differing opinion. And for years, I played by the rules. They had me on medication that I knew I didn't need. But at the time, before I started on the medication, I thought, well, okay, I'm sure this is being done to me, but it's subjective. If I was really mentally ill, then I probably wouldn't be able to see it, so I'll give it a go. I gave it a go. I gave it a good go. I gave it fucking years of my life. The only positive outcome from all of that is that now I am objectively certain that the shitstorm that was rained down upon me was not in my head. That this evil being done against all law, outside of law, against all moral conduct, against the species, and it was really happening. In 2013, that was the first time I learned about gang stalking. Didn't know there was a name for it prior to that. Thought it was only happening to me. Couldn't even experience it myself. I couldn't imagine that it would be happening to other people. And for reasons that, people make their own reasons up. One guy was saying he was being targeted because he was trans. No one's going to target people like this just because of their sexual identity. But to get people to believe they're being targeted because of their sexual identity and to relay that as fact, smokescreen. Hides the program, so targets of value, targets of importance, can be eliminated with impunity. I think you can tell by my videos that I'm pretty straight in the head. I'm a bit eloquent. I can put words together. I can keep thoughts coherent. I'm not mentally unstable. That was an assassination. One of many that I have experienced in my life. So it's not in my head. It's not just people doing normal stuff and me misinterpreting it. And by the way, the gang stalking has virtually stopped. Haven't had one incident of it for days, maybe a week and a half now. It's the remote torture, especially the sleep deprivation torture. The cumulative effect is going to be quite devastating if this continues on for much longer. 15 years ago, I was expecting that people would talk. Ideas would be shared. My story would be put out there. The apathy. All people would have to do is talk about this. Put a spotlight on me. And my torture would be halted. Criminals would not be able to get away with the crimes they are committing against me, with the spotlight shone down upon it all. Nobody's talking. I can't even get people to talk about other things. I'm on my own.